all the things that have been going on and continue and will continue. What happens when you lose power and you lose all connection to the world? It's so important, and so many of us still have that landline that you know is going to be that direct connect to be able to communicate with people, family, friends, loved ones, get the information that you need. First of all, this is here from Panasonic. It's our #1 best-selling brand, and this is an upgrade to the best-selling system we've offered in the past of a 4-piece corded but 3 cordless phones in a complete system. Under $100 on sale. So these have a lot of features that the previous models did not have. Incidentally, we have the rose gold and the silver, so it's your choice of, here's the base model that you can see, gives you that beautiful big LCD screen. But this has a built-in baby monitor. I love that. It's got battery backup, and it's got something that's gonna help prevent all of those with election season coming upon us soon. You don't have to worry about those robocalls getting through to you. It will automatically block those. That's that big red button right there. And then it has the ability to be able to block up to 1,000 more numbers. If there are people you just never want to hear from again, you can block them. The previous model had 250. Now it's 1,000. Seems like there's more and more people that are like, I don't want you to know me. I never want to have a conversation with you. It's not like just because it's a friendship that went awry. It could be businesses that are trying to like solicit your business, or you know, a lot of hacking things going on in the world of technology that way too. But Lori Leland is here to go through some more of the specifics. I know this is the last version was our top seller.
Yeah, it was.
And
we sold 125,000, like you said, and we stopped counting at 125,000. I think it was more than that when it was all said and done. But yeah, and this has even more advanced features than that previous set. And this one has the new fresh batteries that we're all looking for, better price than ever before as well. And you said it, Callie, it's Panasonic, so #1 top global leader when it comes to home phone technologies. We want to be safe in our homes. You made a great point about that. We want to make sure we have that landline. I will tell you, my cell phone works in one room of my house, which is really frustrating. I have to basically be standing in my living room with my head pressed against the window and my cell phone in the other hand to be able to place a phone call. So it's really, really frustrating. With this now, you have that great home phone experience. You're getting 4 handsets here. So 3 of them are cordless with built-in rechargeable batteries. You're gonna be able to talk for 13 hours nonstop, or your standby here is 12 days. So you lose one of these in the couch cushions, it's okay. You can reach for it nearly 2 weeks later. It'll still have a charge on it. And then take a look at this. This is a little retro nostalgia for us, right? That curly Q cord that attaches it, which means this is a phone you will never lose. Hello, it's attached. And I also love the fact that you're getting a giant screen here, 3.5 inches. This is multi-adjustable. Look at how big the keys are. Even on the handsets themselves, Callie, everything is backlit, glowing, super easy for you to see, incredibly easy for you to hear. So we're gonna go through some of the features. Call blocking, you said it. Block 1,000 names and numbers. This also has a really nice feature. Guy and I were talking about this the other day. His mom was having some dexterity issues, and this has an answer feature where you can say answer call, and without touching a handset, it puts the handset closest to you on speakerphone, so you don't even have to hold the phone in your hand to conduct that phone call. So that's a new advanced feature.
That's
also
awesome. So if you're sitting on the couch watching something, you don't have to get up and go grab the phone. You just say answer phone,
exactly,
and it goes to speakerphone.
And it goes straight to speakerphone. So
I love that.
Hands-free, completely hands-free. Really good, right? And then take a look right here. You also have your dedicated call blocking button for 1,000 names and numbers. Like you said, the previous set was 25% of that. So we've quadrupled that for you. One touch of the button right here. This is gonna take you in to be able to block that phone call if it's a robocall, if it's that survey, can you do a survey, or political season like you said. Really, really annoying phone calls, and not just annoying, you could be vulnerable. My mom is kind of that age group, and I feel like, you know, a little bit older, might be a little bit more vulnerable. She's a very savvy lady, but somebody called her concerned about her health because they said they were with her healthcare provider and had the first few digits of her social security number, and they were phishing to try to get her to give them the rest.
Yeah,
and she just felt alarmed and touched that call blocking button. It hangs up the call, and that person can never get through to you ever again. But I love this for individuals that might feel a little bit more vulnerable, because now it's going to eliminate all of those phone calls from your life.
There is nothing scarier to me than somebody fishing for the information, and somebody feeling, you know, vulnerable or just not aware of how tricky they can be. may end up giving that info out, and whether it's your
True.
parent or or your youngsters.
True.
Just the other day, Tracy was calling because we had to have the AC company come out and just do a little repair on a sealed part of the gasket that needed to be reattached, and it was crazy. They started asking him all these questions like, "What's your birthday?" And he's like, "Why would you need to know my birthday?
Right?
I need a service call." And so he hung up. They called him back and said, "We need $395 and your credit card number to be able to process the service call." The business had been hacked by somebody.
Oh my
It was crazy. I'm like,
gosh.
why would they need that? No. So he hung up, but they called
that
back.
gave me a chill.
It just
They should
happened.
be ashamed of themselves. That's awful.
It just happened this week. And Tracy knew enough not to
Yeah.
give any information and hang up, but they called him back.
Oh my gosh.
So now you can block them.
You can block that call permanently, and you can block as the call is coming in. So if you see a number you don't recognize, you can block the call. If they get you on the phone and they're saying something that makes you uncomfortable, you can block the call. It automatically hangs up on them and they can't call back. Or after the fact, maybe they said something and you're like, that wasn't right. You can block the call after, and you can always unblock if you accidentally
Look at this
blocked.
number here from 10 years ago.
I know.
Over
These are old
10,000
stats. 2.4 billion calls per month, and these are scammers.
2016.
Yeah, I know.
These are very old stats.
Old stats. And one more advanced feature I just want to tell you when it comes to call blocking real quick. This has a feature that will allow you to screen your calls. Your phone system will actually do it for you. You can turn on or off this feature, but this is going to auto screen 100% of the robocalls coming into your home. So I have this feature turned on. I am actually using my cell phone to call these home phones right now, okay, just to give you a demonstration. So these aren't ringing. You can't hear anything. Here's what I hear as the caller.
Press 1 to connect your call.
Okay, so you can put people on the safe list so they don't have to go through the screening process. But for me, I'm going to show you that I'm pressing 1 now. And now, because I'm a live human being, I was able to get that call to come through. So that is going to ensure that 100% of the calls coming into your household are live human beings. Because a robot is not going to hear those directions and know that they have to press a button to get through that screening process.
I like it.
Brilliant.
I
Brilliant.
like it a lot. So a lot of really upgraded features. Do you see that big, bright, bold, like script that you can see who it is that's calling? Or if you do want to block that call, you can see there's one red button right there on that base line. You will block them and they can never get through again. Little things like this, noise reduction. It's easier to enjoy better clarity.
Yeah, if someone is calling you from the airport and you can just hear the gate being called in the background and it's super annoying, this will filter that out so the calls coming into your home are more crisp and clear than ever before. This is battery backup. So with a lot of systems, when the power goes down, we all know the cell towers get jammed. It's great to have that reliable landline at home so you can call out for help in that emergency situation. You simply pop in 2 AAA batteries and this phone will have that backup system kick in when you've got that landline at home. So I'm gonna unplug this one from power and then take a look at this. I'm just gonna tap my little speakerphone right here. Screen is still glowing. I can place and receive phone calls. All of the features are still working. And look, this is not being provided power because it does have that battery backup feature. So I'm gonna plug it right back in. You mentioned a sound detector, and that may be a feature you may or may not use right away. Maybe it's something you're interested in. Maybe you have a little one at home, or maybe you have workers coming in to do a little bit of work. Girl, we're remodeling right now. It is a lot. It is a lot. We've got a lot of people coming in and out of the house. We can't be there all day. This is kind of like a mini home security system. So you can put this into baby monitor mode, okay?
Okay, this may be one of my favorite features.
I love it.
I want to
It's
see how
so
this works.
cool. So all you're gonna do is say select, and then you're gonna say turn it on, okay? And you're also gonna press select after that, and then you're going to select which of the handsets or your cell phone that this will call and allow you to listen into that room. So I'm gonna put this into it says put it in the cradle in the room that you wanna listen into, okay? So I'm gonna put it down right here. As soon as this hears sound, it's gonna call the phone that you selected. So if you're in the other room and you're using this for a baby monitor, you can pick up the base and listen to see what the baby's doing. But if you are at work, you can set this to call you on your work phone, and you can listen into your home as long as you want from your work phone or from your cell phone. So it really is a great way to be able to have that sound detection. Yeah,
That's a good feature.
It's
And we
cool.
just all of a sudden got so busy. And even before we got to that feature, which I think everybody will so appreciate, it's like having a third ear towards, security of your home and the safety of the people that you love. If you want silver, it's the most limited. We have less than 500 left now. If you want the rose gold, got a little more than that, but not a lot. So the rose and white is so pretty. The white and silver is so clean and fresh. And if you just tuned in wondering, what? 4? Yeah, 4 handsets. 3 of which are completely cordless, 1 of which is attached, the old corded base. So you know what? It's one of those backup plans when it comes to just security. I like that you showed us how even unplugged with the battery backup, this will always be up and running.
It will. It'll always be up and running for you. Tons of other features too. It's got a built-in intercom system, built-in answering machine, no more tapes to ever have to replace or something extra to break. What I love about this system too, if someone calls into your home and they leave a message for you, instead of having to call into your house all the time and check and see if someone left you a message, you can actually set this system to call you, maybe on your cell phone, and it'll play your message to you. So maybe you don't give out your cell phone number, maybe you just give out your home number, and your home number will call you and play the message to you that was left on the home number on this home system. So now you're connected to your home through your cell phone. So it's a brilliant system. You got rapid dials right here, right over on this side. You have 9 speed dials right here on the phone itself.
Wow.
Intercom, as I mentioned, and DEC 6+ technology. So basically a built-in range extender. You're gonna be able to wander away from the base station up to 1,000 feet, depending on the layout of your home, and you're still gonna have crystal clear call clarity with every single call, so we love that. And only 1 phone jack. 1 phone jack for the main base. These little bases that simply charge can go wherever. If you want a fancy phone in your bathroom, if you want one in the garage for dad, if you want one in the hallway, you can disperse these throughout your entire
even just
home.
if you've got an upstairs and a downstairs, just to have the intercom system to say, kids, dinner served.
Oh my gosh,
instead
for
of like
sure.
yelling throughout the house.
I know, I love that feature. And if you want to go through, your menu is right here. You have a 100 name and number phone book. All you do is scroll through. There's that baby monitor. Here are your settings. Here are your speed dials. You can set your date and time. Here's your intercom. So if I want to intercom to one of the phones, you can select those phones, or you can intercom to all of them to tell the whole family that dinner is ready without screaming through the whole house. It's much more civilized. And again, protecting you from those scam callers, nuisance callers, robocalls. If you turn on the screening thing, you're not going to have any robocalls
Nothing puts me in a worse mood than that.
Me too.
It's like, leave me alone. We're having dinner. And no, I don't want to contribute to your campaign.
That's right. No, I don't.
Thank you, Lord. It's crazy how many features these have. That's exciting.
I could go on and on. Like, this was too fast. There's so many more.
Well, very limited in the silver and white. Limited in both, but most limited here in the silver and white. The item is 712749. Free shipping. Free shipping.
Awesome.
And on Buy Flex, it's $20. HSN card holders, $16. Thank you for your calls and orders. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Callie. Great to see you, my friend.
That felt empowering, doesn't it?
Totally. Even just that button right there.
I know.
Block that call, baby.
Exactly. All right, here's what we're gonna do. There's a special going on hsn.com in our TV section. So we've got a lot of storefronts, and this is one of the many that we love because there's so many options and sizes and certainly brands, but there's lots of stuff in all with free shipping. Top brands that you may not even be aware we offer. So check it out if you're in the market for a big screen TV or a small screen. We've got them all. Football season is here. Preseason is